that signature move.
With me, I don't really care what race I date. You know what I mean? Like, white, black, brown, doesn't matter to me. If you're pretty, if you're a cute college chick, or a college-aged chick, then it's on. You might see that as a bit misogynistic when I say that you're more fertile than millennials, being that you're Gen Z. However, most of my friends are women. So the conversation that we could be having right now, that we're not, it's a loss for you and it's a loss for me. Another thing I want to say is it's 2020. If you're in an interracial relationship and one of you is black and you're both young, I guarantee you that your white boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever is out there saying nigga. I'm not saying that they say that around you, but trust me, your white boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever in a relationship with you is so hyped up that he's dating a black person or she's dating a black person or they are dating a black person that they're definitely out there saying nigga. They may not be saying it about you, but they are saying it in the same way that people say the word dude. I guarantee you this. You're not around this person 24/7. This person is definitely dropping that word. I've said it because I've talked to black guys and they're like, you should be able to say it. Like the black guys that I've talked to that are, you know, they say that I should be able to say it sometimes. It's like, it's a word that to us means dude, but it also means dude, pay attention. It's like saying, dude. I understand why you would be upset by a person saying it that is not black. I get it. I'm definitely left-wing. I understand that you have strong feelings about that and it makes you want to kind of do a vibe check. I get it. But the rhinoceros, I'm not a rhinoceros, and rhinoceri are hunted for sport. So people can kill them and rip parts of their faces off and are going extinct. Black people are not going extinct. And the rhinoceros has never been smart enough to be president of the United States. I don't need to say it all the time. A large part of why I was saying it is to exacerbate how you will accept some things that are racy or tinged racially. Kind of like a lot of people will be Democrats or liberals and accept the word retard. To me, I don't really care. You know, if you want to say psycho, I don't really care either. And I have a diagnosis of bipolar, so I mean, if you want to like run it at me, then it's a pain. But it'd be like me calling you the N-word. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't call a gay person, a certain word that I don't know if I could say on Instagram, but I know that I can say on YouTube without getting a ban for a week. The F word for a gay person. You know what I mean? I can't say that on Instagram, I think, but I don't think that I can. Yeah, I can say it on YouTube. That's kind of why I was saying it, is to see what I could get away with on YouTube, just to kind of see what I could get away with. Plus, it kind of makes like college people laugh. I don't know. To me, it's something to where it doesn't really matter to me, but again, it doesn't affect me personally. But you say things like psycho and crazy and retard and idiot and stupid and gay to mean stupid or something that you don't like, or calling somebody F.A., to mean that you don't like them. Am I saying that that's acceptable? Not really, but I'm saying that it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know. I would like... what I see is that if you're young and you're dropping those racially or tinged words, you're more likely to get away with it from young people. But if you're older, like you're 40 and doing it, you're less likely to get away with it because you should be more mature. But again, I'm not doing it all the time, and if we were in a relationship, I wouldn't drop it around you. And if you wanted me to become a vegan when we're in the relationship, stuff like that requires me to be in a relationship with you. Like, what are you doing for me? Just complaining? Saying that I have to be a certain way in order for you to date me? I'm not good enough already because you're an age phobe? That's why I was saying it, to point out that there are certain levels of bigotry that young people accept, and there are certain levels of bigotry that they don't accept. Like, you'll accept the word fuck, but you won't accept the word gay to mean stupid. I get it and I don't get it at the same time. You'll say things like schizo and crazy, and I kind of I brush it off as ignorant too, so I understand your position. But nobody should really use the term schizo as an insult, or a homophobic slur, or the word nigga to mean anything. I don't know. Oh, I said it. Oh, am I going to burn in hell now? That's very Christian of you to say I'm going to be suffering for all eternity. Thanks. It's silly to me. Like, if you were my friend and we were hanging out, do you think I'm going to say that? No. But if I'm your age and we're hanging out and you're black and I'm white and saying it, you're probably more likely to accept it. And that's not fair. That's age phobia and bullshit. If you don't like it from anybody, fine. Then actually date a Gen X person if you're Gen Z. Why are you a bigot? I found a way to properly explain why a 20-year age gap might be better for you. And I'm not talking about older women. They're great too. That's a completely different estrogen-based conversation. This is a progesterone-based conversation. I'm not going to mention the chemicals. How to explain that? Well, let's say you're a dad. Would you rather hang out with your daughter or your mom? Let's say you're a daughter. Would you rather hang out with your older brother or your dad? So, yeah. Like with me, I have 4 nieces, 4 gorgeous nieces, and if it was, would I rather hang out with them or my mom? Hanging out with my mom is fine, but like hanging out with my gorgeous nieces would be a lot of fun because I would want to know like what they're doing, you know? I want to know how they feel about things. I want to know what they think about politics. I want to know what they think about religion. I want to know what they think about science. I want to know. With my mom, you know, you're hanging out with your mom. She's already like telling you stuff about her because it's your mom and you're having a conversation with your mother. With your nieces or your daughter, you kind of want to figure that out. Having nieces, you're still kind of a parent as an uncle. Like, I've held those little girls in my arms and fed them with a bottle and changed their diapers before they were the size of house cats. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to know how they are as adults, and I don't know them very well as grown-ups. I know them as they were as little kids. When you're an uncle, your nieces and nephews are kind of like your little siblings, like your little sisters, your little brothers, and also your daughters and your sons kind of wrapped up into one. And I would like to know who and how they are as grown-ups. I want to know what that is. I want to know what they think. I want to know how they're doing. I don't know. Would you rather hang out with your mom or your daughter? Would you rather hang out with your older brother or your dad? Would you rather hang out with your nieces or your grandma or your mom? I would rather hang out with my nieces. I think a lot of dudes date older women because women their own age are kind of neggy, and I've experienced this. And they're like I was, where it was like hanging out with younger women as a prospect makes you kind of feel nervous. Go on Tinder and have a 20-year age gap. You're most likely to not even get a click because of the bigotry of age phobia. Is that fair? No. Is there a reasonable position for it? No. Is it about money? Well, then you're a classist. Bernie Sanders upon you. I could even quote the Bible on you. But when it comes down to it, would you rather hang out with your dad or your older brother? Would you rather hang out with your daughters and your nieces or your mom or your grandma? I'm a college-age dude in a sort of way. I'm 40 and off and on into college. Last year did college. Taking a break to find a girlfriend because I don't like the fact that you women say you love me, but you won't give me your phone number. Don't fucking fuck around. You know what I mean? You got a boyfriend there? Don't fucking talk to me. Why you gotta fucking talk to me? Because I'm better than him. Duh. You're Gen Z in college. I'm Gen X in college. I'd be better as a boyfriend than you would, little dude. Want to bet?